I was doing a lot of, at the time I was a fashion blogger, and I was kind of going with the scene and the masses and kind of trying to just jump on trends. And I'm not saying everyone else is like that, but for me, it felt inauthentic at that moment. And that was painful. I felt like, no, I did not fight for my life to be living an inauthentic life. And skydiving was kind of like an event it was like more of an event run rather than like, yeah, let's go do it. It's super fun. It was just more like a transformative event. And I thought it was going to be like a one-time thing. I'm going to do it and I'm going to go home and be like, yeah, I did it. It was amazing. But the actual experience itself ended up being more spiritual and deep than I could have ever thought. And it opened up this like realm of expansive growth, and everything that went on in my mind that day on my first jump was like, oh my God, this is the thing. These are the things that I need to work on. First of all, I'm afraid of heights. I've been telling myself that my whole life, and I was afraid, but it felt like if I could actually get on the plane, then what's to label it as a fear of heights? I'm here. I'm jumping out, you know. So it's kind of like a self-discovery thing. And as soon as I did the first jump, I was like, okay, I got to do that again, because if I can learn that much from my first experience, and how much am I going to learn from, you know, becoming a licensed skydiver? So yeah, and then ever since, I haven't stopped.
That's amazing. Do you think that from having skydived so many times, it's helped you deal with fear in life in general? Like, do you think that that has like built a muscle that helps you deal with fears in other areas of your life?
Absolutely, because the amount of discomfort still for me, because there's skydivers that have, you know, 30,000 jumps, you know, but for me, because I was afraid of heights and because I had never in my life would have put myself into doing that, it's still always uncomfortable. As far as just the whole entire process feels like I'm facing discomfort. So it is always a huge lesson.
I think it's interesting to think about how, you know, sometimes we look at skydiving as this thrill-seeking thing, but I know for you it's something more meaningful. And I think it takes a lot of courage to kind of run headfirst at something that challenges everything you think you know about yourself.
Yeah.